Okay, for our next assignment, we're going to be creating a tinted landscape using paint.net. So you will create an image that looks something like this, varying shades and tints and creating 5 layers. You also have to use a recognizable landmark. So you could use the Empire State Building or the Eiffel Tower or the CN Tower like I did for this example. So you can see that my example here has 5 layers, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 being the clouds there. So to make an image like this, we're going to use paint.net. So what you will do is you will open paint.net. You will go to File, New File, and you're going to first adjust the size. So we're going to do that in inches, and our image will be 8.5 inches by 14 inches. Okay, so there you go. Second thing you want to do, make sure you save it. So save as. You want to save it in your Art Technology folder as Tinted Landscape. Okay? All right. There we go. So once you have that done, the image is saved, it's the correct size, then what you want to do is go to Google. Okay, go to Google, and you're going to image search some landmarks that you want to use. Okay, so just for the purpose of demonstration today, I'm going to be searching for the Taj Mahal. Okay, Taj Mahal. So what I want to do is search for, actually I'm going to search for Taj Mahal silhouette. Okay, the Taj Mahal silhouette. The reason why I want a silhouette is because this will help me to choose my colors and create my layers easily. So I'm just going to look for an image that I like. This one looks good. So I'm going to save this as in my pictures as the Taj. Okay, so now that I have that saved, I can go back over to paint.net. I go back to File, and I want to open that picture that I just saved. So look for that now. Look for Taj. Okay, so we'll try my pictures. Alright, so there it is. I'm going to open that up. Now, I don't want all of this picture. I just want a portion of it. So I'm going to go to my Rectangle Select tool over here in my Tools bar. And choose this file, and that's going to allow me to crop it to the size that I want there. So I'm going to select that, and I'm going to use the shortcut Control-C to copy. Then if I look at the top here of the page, you can see there's little tabs here that let me switch back and forth to documents. So I'm going to go back to my original Tinted Landscape document, and I'm going to use the shortcut Control-V to paste, and there it is. Okay, so if I hover over that now, this little hand appears. And if I hold down on the Shift key and I pull the corner of this picture, that's going to let me adjust the size and also move it around. It's really important to hold that Shift key down when you're pulling on the corner to make it bigger or smaller, or else it's going to, the proportions of your picture are going to get all messed up. So hold down the Shift key, drag that corner, and you can get a good size that you want. So I'm just going to move that down here. Okay, so there we go. That's perfect. So the next thing I want to do is I want to eliminate this white space because I just want the black silhouette. So I go back to my Tools bar. I'm going to choose my Magic Wand key, and I'm going to select everything that's white. Okay, so I'm just going to get the windows there. I'm going to hold down my Shift key and click on that. So everything is white there. I've selected everything that's white. I'm just going to delete that. And then I'm left with just the silhouette. So now I want to change the color of the silhouette. Okay, I don't want it to be black. I want it to be another color. So to select the silhouette, I use my Magic Wand tool, and it highlights everything that's black. So I go to my colors menu here, and I'm going to choose blue. If I click on this more button, it allows you then to make more adjustments to the color. So I go to the blue bar here, I can actually adjust the shade of this color and make it a bit darker. Because I want to put this in my foreground, because it should go from dark to light, I'm going to choose a dark blue. And I'm going to choose my paint bucket tool, which is right over here under our magic wand. And I'm just going to dump that blue right in there. So there I have a dark blue to start in my foreground. Okay, so now what I need to do is create my second layer. So if you look to your right, you're going to see a layers box. I want to create a new layer. So down here in the right hand corner of that box, in the left hand corner of this box is add new layer. So I'm just going to click that, and I'm going to name the layer. Okay, so I'm going to put some hills in there. So I'm just going to name the layer hills. There we go. And I'm going to make sure I'm going to name our first layer there. I'm going to name that Taj for the Taj Mahal. There we go. So I got my layers ready there. I'm going to go back to Google, and this time I'm going to search for hills silhouette. All right, hills silhouette. Let's see what we get. Okay, so let's look for some hills here that might be nice to use for our picture. So black and white is always good. Black and white is good to use. Vector images are good to use too. So let's see, we got some vector images here. Okay, let's keep it simple. Let's use some of these mountains here. So I'm going to save this image. I'm going to call it hills. Put in my pictures. Go back to paint. I'm going to open my hills up. Hills picture. Alright, there's the hills. Okay, now I'm going to crop this because I don't want all these hills. Maybe I just want these hills. So I'm just going to actually select that. So Control C for copy, and now I'm just going to have these hills. So I'm going to switch back up here to my original document. Make sure you highlight on the hills layer. Control V to paste, and there's your hills. Shift, hold down the corner, and there you can adjust the size. Don't worry if the quality is not great. Okay, I'm going to stretch out these mountains a little bit. Okay, and now we have a problem. So my mountains are actually over my Taj Mahal now, and I don't want them to be over my Taj Mahal. I want them to be behind the Taj Mahal. So if I go over to my layers, I can actually click and drag on that, and it will put that right behind there. Okay, so now these are a little bit big for you. You probably want some more detail in there as well. So I'm going to change again the color of my hills. So go to my magic wand, select the white stuff, delete that, select the black. Now I'm going to adjust my color. I'm going to make that a little bit lighter there. Use my paint bucket tool and dump that color in. Okay, so you would repeat that process for all of your layers. So you'll create a new layer. Maybe I want to put some more buildings or trees in here, and I will Google them and repeat the layers till you have 5 layers going from dark to light, creating a tinted landscape. So that's how you create a tinted landscape using paint.net.